Okay, white's a 2. This is now a positive 5. But as the market drops a little bit here, again we see this weakness creeping in. This yellow here is a signal to us that we're losing some strength. This market is liable to go down. And as you test these various prices here and then back here, you see how it's ultimately losing strength once again. So coming off of that little top, we've lost strength here, and the market begins to drop. This little bottom is tested again here, no strength. We drop some more. We need to come back to this level to see if we've got some strength. We come in right here, and yes, now we're seeing some evidence of strength coming back in. So we could potentially take a long trade right in here. But as we move forward, again, we're back to this yellow. That's not good. We come back to that price again. It's yellow. That's not good. Drops a little bit more. And now we're at white and dark. White was positive 2. Dark cyan is a positive 4. And right in here, these at this price level here, oops, we've got evidence that we've got our strength back. So we expect that this is going to go up, but now notice what happens here. Let's just drag that over. We do go up, but the market comes back down, tests that price again, and see what happens. A yellow bar creeps into the picture. We're losing strength again. So this market's going to drop further, and as it does, as we go back to these prices, we want to see strength at the bottom of the move. We somewhat see it here, but that yellow bar says we're going to drop some, and we do. Now we go from cyan, which is 3, to white, which is 2, to green, which is 1. There's some yellow in there again as well. So we're going to drop. Now notice here, and this is sort of a key point here. The value here is positive 2, positive 3, okay, cyan. She drops a little bit more. We got a yellow bar, and it drops 1 tick. And at this price level, right in here, now we're returning to strength. Cyan to green, back to cyan, to white, back to cyan. Now we've got some strength coming back into the market. If we weren't long, this is the time to go long, right in here. A couple of minutes later, again, we dropped right back to that same price, all right in here, and we went from cyan to dark cyan. Again, if we weren't long already, again, this is a good time to go long. Now there's some clear strength to the move, and up we go. Now we come back to that price that we were at previously, that 968 roughly, and we've gone from dark green to gold. We have strength at this particular price. It's moving up. Now a few minutes later, as the market sort of tests this high, we start seeing weakness return. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we would short the market, but we might. As the tops of these moves are tested, notice what happens to the price level here. Now ultimately what we want to see happen here, to really short this, we should be back at a price of 968.75 on weakness. Now that bar was strong, and we're talking about the high here at 968.75. If at the high we're showing weakness, then we may have a problem. But let's analyze what we see happening here. The market drops a little bit, continues to test that price, and as it moves back up a couple of ticks, we start seeing the strength return. Okay? We see the strength return. Dark magenta, green, white, gold, white, yellow, magenta, white. That whole time frame here is basically testing, and whether or not we're going to lose cannot immediately be assessed. We may be inclined to short that, but by the same token, we give it a little bit more time and the strength returns. And what we're really looking for here, again, is this price, 68.75. So finally we return, we're at 68.75, and yes, it does look like there's some weakness there, but the strength continues and we go up. Now, we're going to see a little bit of testing here. As we go up, market comes back down, we see some weakness there, it starts to go back up, and now we're at the same price that we were at before, here at 71. Here was 71, this was gold, now we're at 71 again, and it's white. So what does that suggest? That suggests that there's some weakness there. So in that particular case, now there's a possible short trade here. So let's suppose we shorted the market right in here, 970.75, 970.50, right in there. We short the market. How long will we hold the trade? Market moves down. This price is negative 969. Comes back down, goes a little bit further to 968.75, and notice what happens right here. We go from dark magenta to green. We've gone back to strength at that price level. Now we're out. It's only about a point. Okay? A little better than that. Now we have strength again. Market moves up, tests that. We're really not any stronger